What's up, guys? Welcome to the Sport Update. My name is Giovanni, and welcome to another video. So it's going to be another Napoli review. So today was Coppa Italia, Napoli versus Atalanta, which was a pretty good match. Before I start, there's not going to be any highlights or footage. Obviously, the title will say that. This is my own review, and if you guys want to support me, that would be awesome. The last video, I got a lot of you guys, Napoli fans, commenting, so that's awesome. And I hope you guys keep supporting, and I will continue to make these videos. So, yeah, there's no highlights because of copyright, but I kind of want to be a journalist in the future, so if you guys support me, making some reviews, that's going to be alright, and I would appreciate it. So this video is not going to be too long because I actually didn't see the first half because of school. I had tennis practice, so I didn't see the first half, but I know who scored and stuff like that, and I know I saw the second half, so I can also talk a little bit about that. But Giuseppe De Luca scored the first goal, I believe, 13th minute to be exact. Atalanta had a good build-up play to that goal. It was a pretty nice goal, I would say. I saw the highlights afterwards just of the first half, so I can make sure I know, what happened. But he did score, put Atalanta in front. But I think Napoli after that settled down and took a little bit more control of possession. I think Napoli's counterattack has been great the last 3 games or so. I can see that, when they get a tackle and they get the ball back, that they're pushing up front. Higuain did not play. Zapata did not have such a good game today. I saw most of him as well, and I heard the commentator speak. He didn't have a big game. But that's alright. He's young. He'll develop. Higuain came on and had an instant impact, which was not in the way you would think, which I'll get to in a second. But 15th minute, Jose Callejon, again, this guy has been great from Real Madrid. I love this guy. He's one of our best in the attack. Him and Insigne and Mertens and Hamsik and Higuain. I mean, that combination is sick. It's just great. But he's scored an amazing volley. He had 2 volleys this game. But this one, I think this one was the best one. Out of the 2 goals that he scored, he had a double, a brace, or whatever you want to call it. But it was a great goal. But they had a 1-1 tie going to the halftime, and then coming out of the half, they were still drawn until the 72nd minute. Now this was a little weird. Higuain had just come on. There was a ball flicked on to Higuain, okay? And Mario Yepes turned around and was signaling for the flag. But the ball hit off of Yepes' back. And it rolled off to the side to Lorenzo Insigne, who slotted it past the goalie, and it counted. It's a good call because the ref didn't call offsides yet. That's the only problem. If he had called offsides, which he probably should have, because it was clearly offsides, Higuain was like 2 yards offside. So they probably should have called it, but they didn't, and Insigne was not offside. It hit Yepes and never got to Higuain. So in that situation, the goal should have stood anyways. If the offside was called and then he scored, yeah, obviously it wouldn't count, but it did count. And then it doesn't really matter because 80th minute, Callejon again, a nice pass from Inlet in the air and a nice finish, another volley to the near post for Jose Callejon. So the offense looked pretty good, and I don't know how the defense played. From what I saw, Atalanta didn't really threaten that much. Excuse me. Napoli had some chances going forward. They didn't create, I would say, like an outright number of chances where they were going to score 12 times. Like sometimes they have 6 or 7 shots on goal, but they made the opportunity. Callejon has been a beast, and I hope he keeps playing. Mertens got a rest. He's been playing well. Like I said, we're gonna see Zapata develop in the future. Right now, it's not his time. But Insigne, 2 goals in 2 games now, which is good for his confidence because he had not been scoring. He hadn't scored at all up until his last game against Verona. And then, Callejon keeps scoring, and Higuain, even if he's not scoring, he's making things happen. He's creating space. I love him as a player. He's a great guy. He gets a lot of discredit because he doesn't score often, but he's getting assists. He's making space. He's making plays. So that's all I care about. The defense, I don't know how they were, but we're gonna suffer a little bit without Berami. If he's out for a long time. So we need a midfielder and defender to transfer market. And, I'll make videos about that news coming up. But other than that, Atalanta, they got a little bit pissed off. And, Yepes was sent off with a red card at that offside call. But other than that, they're a pesky little team who is, they're going to stay in the Serie A. And they're going to keep pushing. And sometimes they get results. But at the San Paolo, it's very hard to get results. I know this sounded kind of biased, but I can't really do anything about that. Atalanta put up a fight, and they were winning at one point, obviously. But Napoli, with Hamsik coming back, I was glad to see him back. He looked pretty good. He didn't look like he was that, injured, I would say. He was out for a while, but he looked good coming back. His passes were on target, stuff like that. So that's that. Atalanta could put up a fight, but Napoli looked like they were in control for most of it and won 3-1. So they're on to the quarterfinals to face Lazio January 29th. So we'll see how that happens. You know, how that goes. Hopefully we win. But nonetheless, they got the victory today. If you're Italian and you want me to speak it, you know, want me to make a video on it again, just leave your comments down below. And maybe for the Serie A game this weekend, I'll do it. So yeah, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments down below. Subscribe if you can. That would be awesome. And yeah, see you guys later.